What is the next step for Africa to be able to compete with the top teams on the world, such as US, Germany? What is the next step for Africa to compete with those guys?
I think Africa will get there. It's just, myself, you, and everybody else, we want to see it in our lifetime. So we have to put in the work. I think that we have to be honest in what we lack. We have to be honest with our leadership in the continent in terms of facility and providing those things to excel. I think the one thing that we do have is the natural resources of, the unlimited talent and the untapped talent that we have, and that's a blessing. But we have to take responsibility in playing a big role to not just talk about it, but to actually implement it. And you could see the leadership in terms of the sports is getting better. But just the overall leadership for every country for realizing and be honest with themselves, are we really providing the best opportunity to compete with the likes of Germany, the US, Canada, and so on. We do have the talent, but we don't put in the effort and the resources to be at their level. So I'm always honest in terms of why they are better. All these teams are better than us because they are better at organization. They're better at coaching. They're better at providing the right resources for their players. And that's one thing that I'll always stand by. So when we say, what do we want to do better in the next Olympics, it's those things. And you could see, being here in Morocco, when you see, their football team, when you see Senegal and so on, we're wasting our time arguing about the finals and what's not, but what we're forgetting is what those two countries did in order to have that opportunity and that platform, and that's leadership. So I look at that. People who've been part of the BAL, every year you could see the improvement of the players, you could see the improvement of the coaches, you could see the atmosphere, you could see people getting used to it. Before BAL, an organized league like this in the continent was very rare, if not non-existent. And we have to give credit to the NBA and the BAL, the leadership, Claire, Amadou, everybody who's a part of it, for not only implementing, new ideas around how the league should be run, but also, encouraging these teams to find the right talent. And also for the players, when they see that the league is being run right, when they see the professionalism, when they see the right coaches and so on, they all want to be a part of it. And I think we'll keep on seeing it get better, not only because, the talent and the players that are coming, but also because of the